The first sunrise on sugarcane, one of Louisiana's oldest and largest cash crops, was more than 200 years ago. Squint and the fields look much as they must have appeared then. But the industry has grown and matured and now generates over 32,000 jobs in Louisiana. New technology, better refining processes, disease-resistant plants, consistent use of environmentally safe farm practices, and vital scientific research all contribute to the industry's success. Today, Louisiana sugarcane is grown by hundreds of family farms in over one-third of the state's 64 parishes. But the impact of sugarcane is felt by all Louisianians, as the industry contributes more than $140 million to the state's economy each month. That's $1.7 billion per year. Today, Louisiana's sugarcane industry bears little resemblance to the process first developed 200 years ago in what is now downtown New Orleans. Etienne de Boré and Antoine Morin first granulated sugar on a commercial basis in Louisiana in 1795 on de Boré's plantation near what is now Audubon Park. This plaque at St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 memorializes de Boré. In the Cabildo, another plaque commemorates Norbert Rillieux. 40 years after de Boré's initial success, this French-educated black Creole developed the vacuum evaporation process, a significant improvement over the open kettle method. This new process was far more fuel efficient and produced more, higher quality sugar. These factors combined to produce greater profits for sugarcane growers and sparked an unprecedented economic boom in Louisiana. Almost all the sugar grown in the United States before the Civil War came from Louisiana. In any year during that period, the combined sugar output of all other states was less than 5% of Louisiana's. Now, over 400,000 acres and over 12 million tons of sugarcane are grown annually, more than ever before, that yields over 1 million tons of sugar. Today, Louisiana sugarcane is grown from central Louisiana to the Gulf of Mexico and from the Mississippi River to the Texas border. The process of planting and growing has changed a great deal in 200 years. Tractors and specialized machinery have replaced oxen and wooden carts. Most tasks are now automated, though some still plant cane by hand. In August and September, stalks of cane are planted end-to-end in shallow trenches and covered. Sugar cane does not grow from seeds. It sprouts from the ring joints called nodes on the cane stalk. During the summer months, cane normally grows as much as an inch a day. Farmers harvest cane in the fall, a year after planting. A specially designed harvester cuts the cane into short pieces, or billets, and loads them directly into special wagons. The billets are then transferred to highway trailers or rail cars for transport to the factory. An older type of harvester, still used by some growers, cuts the mature cane and stacks it on the ground for loading and later delivery to the factory. The cane is normally burned to remove the leaves. The sweet pulp inside remains unscathed. At the factory, sophisticated machines test each load of cane to determine its sugar content. Core samples are taken and weighed. Lab technicians then use a high-pressure press on the core sample to separate the sugar cane juice from the fibrous pulp called bagasse. After filtering, a saccharimeter is used to test the juice for sucrose, or sugar content. Test results measure the quality of each load and how much the farmer will be paid. After being cored and weighed, overhead cranes unload the cane. The cane is washed. Shredded. And enters the factory. A series of rollers crush the cane. A huge volume of cane juice is extracted, screened, and poured into liming tanks. Lime is added to ensure the proper acidity and to aid settling. The juice is heated and the remaining solids are removed. The clarified juice is boiled in the vacuum tanks until the water evaporates. A dark, thick syrup remains. Next is crystallization. Syrup is pumped into large tanks called vacuum pans to cook. The mixture is periodically checked under magnification to determine crystal size and readiness. When cooking is completed, raw sugar and molasses are still mixed together. A spinning centrifuge separates them. The molasses is used in animal feeds. Westway Trading Company is the largest buyer. Raw sugar goes to a warehouse and is cooled. This warehouse holds several $1 million worth of raw sugar. The bagasse is used in the mill's furnaces to generate the steam and heat to run the mill and process the sugar. Trucks or barges bring the raw sugar to a refinery to be made into white, powdered, and brown sugars, as well as the liquid sugar used by many commercial food processors. Heavy machinery unloads and moves mountains of raw sugar in the refinery warehouse. The refinery extracts molasses with a centrifuge spinning at 1,200 revolutions per minute. The sugar is then heated and melted to a liquid state. The liquid sugar is clarified by removing solids. It is boiled several times. Each boil produces a pure white sugar. The final boiling produces a brown sugar. The sugar is then packaged by high-speed machines. It's palletized and shipped throughout the nation. You'll recognize these pure natural Louisiana sugar products, Domino and Dixie Crystals. You've enjoyed them on a daily basis, and you can continue to enjoy them because most of the myths about sugar consumption don't tolerate close scientific scrutiny. Sugar doesn't cause diabetes, obesity, or hyperactivity. In fact, sugar has been found to be essential to normal brain activity. There is no substitute for real sugar. So, at only 15 calories per teaspoon, feel free to indulge in sugar's healthy benefits. Louisiana sugar started at one plantation in New Orleans over 200 years ago and has come a long way since then. Louisiana sugar and the products it is used in have been an important and delicious part of our lives, all of our lives. Like the sun rises and sets, sugarcane is something Louisiana has come to depend on and love. It's natural, it's healthy, it's good.